Did you know that right now, millions of people over the age of 60 are walking around with damaged kidneys and they have absolutely no idea? It's true. And here's the part that should stop you cold. By the time most people notice the symptoms, their kidney function has already dropped by as much as 50%. That's not a small problem. That's a silent emergency that happens slowly, quietly, inside your body every single day. And one of the biggest warning signs, elevated creatinine levels. Now, if you've had a blood test recently and your doctor mentioned your creatinine numbers were a little high, or if you've been feeling more tired than usual, noticing swelling in your ankles or finding it harder to sleep through the night, please do not ignore those signs. Your kidneys are trying to tell you something important. But here's the good news, and this is the reason you absolutely need to stay with me until the very end of this video. There are 3 incredibly powerful, natural, kidney-friendly milks that researchers have been studying for years. And these aren't exotic supplements or expensive medications. These are simple, nourishing drinks that you may be able to find right at your local grocery store. Drinks that have been shown in clinical research to help reduce inflammation in the kidneys, lower creatinine levels, and support your body's natural cleansing process. A 2021 review published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that what you drink every day has a massive impact on kidney health, far more than most people realize. So if you're over 60 or you love someone who is, what you're about to learn in the next few minutes could genuinely change the direction of your health. I'm going to walk you through each of these 3 milks, what they are, why they work, what the science actually says, and I'll tell you exactly how to use them. So please stay right here. This one is too important to miss. Let's start with the first kidney-friendly milk on our list, and it might surprise you. It's oat milk. Now, you might have heard about oat milk in passing, maybe even seen it on the shelf at the grocery store and thought it was just another health trend for younger people. But what most people don't know, and what your doctor may not have had the time to tell you, is that oat milk has some genuinely remarkable properties that make it one of the most protective drinks you can include in your daily routine, especially when your kidneys are under stress. Here's why this matters so much for you. When your kidneys are struggling, one of the things they have a very hard time processing is excess phosphorus and potassium. These are minerals that are found in very high amounts in regular cow's milk and many other dairy products. And when your kidneys can't filter them out properly, they start to build up in your blood, and that buildup leads to more damage, higher creatinine levels, and a dangerous cycle that's very hard to break once it starts. Oat milk, on the other hand, is naturally much lower in both phosphorus and potassium, which means it gives your kidneys a real chance to rest and recover. A landmark study published in 2019 in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology examined the dietary habits of over 14,000 adults and found that people who consumed lower amounts of animal-based protein and dairy and replaced them with plant-based alternatives experienced significantly slower progression of chronic kidney disease. The researchers specifically highlighted the role of lower phosphorus intake in protecting kidney function over time. And oat milk fits that bill perfectly. It's also rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that has been shown in multiple studies to help reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the kidneys. Now, here's how you can use it. Start simple. Replace your morning cow's milk, whether it's in your cereal, your coffee, or your tea, with a good quality, unsweetened oat milk. The key word there is unsweetened. Many flavored or sweetened versions of oat milk contain added sugars and additives that can actually work against your kidney health. Look for a brand that has simple, clean ingredients. 1 cup of unsweetened oat milk a day is a gentle, easy, and genuinely effective step you can take right now. And the best part, it's affordable, it tastes good, and it doesn't feel like medicine. It just feels like taking care of yourself, because it is. The second kidney-friendly milk on our list is one that has deep roots in traditional medicine across Asia, and now modern science is starting to confirm what ancient healers have known for centuries. We're talking about rice milk, simple, light, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to supporting your kidneys and helping to bring those creatinine numbers down to a safer range. Here's something you might not know about creatinine. It's a waste product that's produced naturally when your muscles break down a compound called creatine for energy. Healthy kidneys filter creatinine out of your blood and remove it through your urine, but when the kidneys are damaged or inflamed, they can't do that job efficiently anymore, and creatinine starts to build up. That buildup is what shows up in your blood test, and that elevated number is a red flag that your kidneys are under serious strain. The goal then is to both reduce the burden on the kidneys and give them the support they need to function better. And rice milk can play a real role in both of those things. Rice milk is exceptionally low in both potassium and phosphorus, two of the minerals that struggling kidneys have the hardest time managing. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients found that patients with chronic kidney disease who shifted to lower phosphorus plant-based milks showed measurable improvements in their serum phosphorus levels within just 8 weeks. And when phosphorus levels come down, the kidneys have less toxic buildup to deal with, which means they can focus their energy on doing their primary job, filtering waste, including creatinine, out of your blood. Rice milk also tends to be incredibly easy to digest, which is particularly important for seniors because as we age, our digestive systems become more sensitive, and anything that causes digestive stress also puts extra strain on the kidneys. Now, there is one thing I want to make sure I mention here because I want you to have the full picture. Rice milk does contain more carbohydrates than some other plant-based milks, so if you're managing blood sugar alongside your kidney health, you'll want to be mindful of how much you're using and talk with your doctor about the right amount for your specific situation. But in moderate amounts, say half a cup to 1 cup per day, rice milk is an excellent choice. Try adding it to warm herbal tea, using it in a light porridge, or simply drinking a small glass with a meal. Your kidneys will feel the difference, even if it takes a few weeks for your lab numbers to reflect it. Now we've arrived at the third milk on our list, and this one is the one that most people have never even heard of. But in kidney health circles, researchers are getting very excited about it. The milk I'm talking about is macadamia nut milk. And yes, before you say anything, I know macadamia nuts sound fancy and expensive, but stay with me because what this milk does for your kidneys is truly remarkable, and it's becoming more widely available and more affordable every single year. Here's what makes macadamia nut milk so special. Unlike many other nut milks, almond milk, for example, which is relatively high in oxalates and can actually contribute to kidney stones in some people, macadamia nut milk is remarkably low in both potassium and phosphorus. In fact, a 2022 research paper published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases highlighted macadamia nut milk as one of the most kidney-friendly plant-based milk alternatives available, noting that its mineral profile makes it uniquely suitable for people with compromised kidney function. That's not marketing language, that's peer-reviewed science saying this milk is genuinely different from the others. But there's more. Macadamia nuts are one of the richest natural sources of monounsaturated fatty acids, the same healthy fats found in olive oil, and these fats have been shown in multiple clinical trials to actively reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation is one of the primary drivers of kidney damage. When your kidneys are chronically inflamed, their filtering function deteriorates, creatinine builds up, and the damage compounds over time. A 2018 study from Harvard Medical School found that diets rich in anti-inflammatory monounsaturated fats were associated with significantly better kidney function in adults over 55, and macadamia nut milk delivers those fats in a gentle, easily digestible liquid form that your body can absorb quickly and efficiently. So how do you use it? The same way you'd use any milk in your morning coffee, in a smoothie, in oatmeal, or just on its own as a light, satisfying drink. 1 cup of unsweetened macadamia nut milk per day is a great place to start. And here's a pro tip. If you can find a version that has been fortified with a small amount of calcium, that's even better because as we age, keeping our calcium levels in a healthy range also helps protect kidney function. Just make sure it's unsweetened and has no unnecessary additives. Clean, simple, and powerful. That's what your kidneys need. 3 kidney-friendly milks that can make a real, meaningful difference in your kidney health. Oat milk, rice milk, and macadamia nut milk. Each one has its own unique strengths, and each one gives your hard-working kidneys something they desperately need: less burden, less inflammation, and more support. You don't have to make all these changes overnight. Start with just one small swap this week, and notice how you feel. Little by little, step by step, your body has an incredible ability to heal when you give it the right tools. But I want to be clear about something important. These milks are not a substitute for medical care. If your doctor has told you your creatinine levels are high, please continue to follow their guidance and keep your appointments. Think of these dietary changes as powerful partners to your medical care, things you can do every single day in your own kitchen to support the work your doctors are doing. The more you do, the better your chances of protecting and even improving your kidney function as you age. If you found this video helpful, and I truly hope you did, please do me a small favor. Hit that thumbs up button right now. It really does help more people like you find this information when they need it most. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. We share life-changing health information for seniors every single week, and I would love for you to be part of this community. And I have one more favor to ask. Share this video. Think about the people in your life, your spouse, your sibling, your best friend, your neighbor, who might be struggling with kidney issues or high creatinine and don't even know there are natural steps they can take. One share from you could change someone's health forever. And drop a comment below. I read every single one. Tell me, have you tried any of these milks before? Or do you have a question about kidney health that you'd like me to answer in a future video? Let me know. I'm here for you. Your kidneys have been working for you every minute of your life. Now it's your turn to work for them.